السلام عليكم يا شباب ويا بنات، كيف حالكم؟ ان شاء الله طيبين. اليوم ان شاء الله راح العب لعبة اسمها Into a Dream. هذه لعبة من الالعاب اللي مركزة على القصة، مع ان رسوماتها بسيطة، بس الشيء اللي جذبني ان العبها ان في نفس موقع ستيم. طبعا موقع ستيم لما تختار اي لعبة تجيك تحت في القائمة العاب مشابهة، فحاطين العاب المشابهة لها كلها العاب قوية ومصروف عليها ميزانيات ومركزة على القصة، مثل لعبة ديترويت بيكام هيومان، مثل لعبة ديث ستراندينج، مثل لعبة بياند تو سولز. فهذا الشيء اللي جذبني، وحتى تعليقات اللاعبين يمدحوا كثير في اللعبة ويقولوا قصتها عميقة على الرغم يعني من رسوماتها البسيطة. فبسم الله نبدأ. كان اختار السلوت. اللي عرفته ان اللعبة تتكلم عن واحد اسمه لوك، عنده مشكلة اكتئاب او ما ادري ايش، يعني عنده مشكلة.
What is this place? Where am I? It's so green.
اوكي، خلنا لحظة اشوف السيتنج، ازيد شوية ديالوج. اوكي، شو تغير؟ اوكي، ريزيوم. اوكي، هذا لا تركض، لازم في البداية التحكم. طبعا يمديك تلعبها بالكنترولر يعني الكيبورد، بس انا قاعد العبها بالكنترولر مدام. تشبه لعبة ليمبو. طيب ماشي. اكس. يعني في البداية اعلمك الكنترول. وايش متناك. لازم اكون حذر شوي. طيب النط، لازم اركض. طيب خلني اركض وانط. اوكي،
A radio? There's no signal here. It also seems to read those old cassettes, but there's none inside.
طيب وش هذا؟ تو جون كاسيت. اوكي،
Hello, John. My name is Dr. James Richards and this is Dr. May.
Hello, John.
If you are hearing this, it means that the initial procedure went perfectly.
We have linked your mind to the dream of a man named Luke Williams. As for your body, it is being kept safe, here, close to us.
Luke has been diagnosed with severe depression. We have
اكتئاب
attempted
عنده.
several incursions into his dreams, but he has always detected our presence, gleaned our intentions and evaded us. The roots of his current state of depression are buried quite deep.
This is where you come in, John. You see, you volunteered to help us with this one. We need to remind you that your own memories are inaccessible during the entire operation. It means that you won't remember who you are, nor recall these events after it all ends. But whatever you do or do not remember, know this. We accepted your offer because you are the best in the field.
John, your job is to track Luke and liberate him from whatever oppressive thought is weighing down on him.
Set him free, John. You don't have much time. The longer he stays under, the easier it will be for him to fade away.
Time to get to work, John. You are his last hope.
And his only one. I would wish you luck, but I doubt you need any of it.
We'll be monitoring you closely and retract you instantly if the situation spirals out of control.
One last thing. We will be out of contact for the duration of your mission. The technology is not quite fully mature yet.
Right then. See you in a couple of hours.
What? What's happening here? What are you talking about? Wait, what in God's name's going on? Whoa!
اوكي، يعني هذا واحد اسمه جون ورابطينه مع ذاكرة هذا واحد اسمه ويليام، وهذاك ويليام عنده ديبريشن حاد، وهم يعني زي اللي مدخلينه في جهاز ما كأنه كذي يعني يمكن اللعبة تشبه لعبة تدمون إلى القمر، لعبة مشهورة، الاثنين دكاترة دخلوا في عقل واحد بموت عندهم، يعني زي الشركة يتحقق للواحد أمنيته قبل لا يموت، فكان أمنيته أنه يروح للقمر، لعبة مشهورة، فدخلوا في ذاكرته وقاموا يرجعوا بالريوس، يعني من أيام الشيخوخة إلى الكهولة إلى الشباب بالعكس، وكل ما يرجع لمرحلة يكتشفوا شيء. ما ظهر اللعبة دي ذكرتني بهذيك اللعبة، يمكن نفس الفكرة، داخلين رابطينه بذكريات واحد اسمه لوك.
For someone your age to be out all alone?
Oh, our house is right over there. And you know, there are no dangerous creatures, not in these woods. No wolves, bears, or even foxes. And my dad is right there at the porch.
Oh, I didn't know anyone lived this deep in the woods.
Oh, but we don't. This is our vacation house. Mom and Dad built it a couple of years ago. I love it out here. But I had no idea there were other houses around. Where is yours?
About 30 minutes. I don't live here. والله ما أدري. أقول لها I don't live here. والله about 30. خلني يعني أحسسها أن أنا قريب منها.
Well, if you walk that way for 30 minutes, you'll be standing in front of my house.
Ooh, do you have a hot tub?
Oh, no, I'm afraid I don't.
That's too bad. It's a little chilly here sometimes.
Well, what about you? What are you doing here, all alone, sitting on this wooden swing?
Oh, you know, I love sitting here. My daddy and I built it. He attached these ropes to a branch on this tree and told me to find a wooden seat. I found this one by the waterfall. It fit perfectly. It was such a fun weekend. I love building stuff with my dad, and this is my favorite construction.
Well, congratulations. You did a wonderful job. It really looks well built and fun.
Thanks.
So, you're just watching the stars on your spot?
Yes. Well, and you know, waiting for Rufus.
Rufus?
Yes, you know, my dog. My parents gave him for Christmas 2 years ago. He's so lovely, little, and energetic.
Oh, and where's Rufus now?
Oh, he sometimes wanders off by himself in the woods. You know, these woods are very, very safe. We put some lights around his collar, so he got even more excited than usual.
Aren't you worried he might get lost?
No! I mean, maybe a little. It's been more than an hour, I think. Can I ask you a big favor? Could you please get him back here if you happen to see him?
اوكي، تبغانا نجيب له الكلب. Sure.
Of course.
كلبها
Oh,
اسمه
thank
روفس.
you. I'm really getting worried now. He responds very well to his name, Rufus. You know, I picked it when he was still a little puppy.
Good name.
Oh, you picked a great name for him. Well, I'm going to continue my night hike and I'll find your dog.
Thanks.
ما أدري الأطفال، يعني أنا أحس لازم تكون إيجابي معهم، ما يعني عشان كذي قلت لها بيتي قريب، ويوم قالت اسم الكلب ما قلت لها يعني اسم مو أوكي، قلت لها لا اسم جميل.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I haven't seen anyone hereabouts in a while. You gave me quite a scare there.
Oh, sorry about that. And for coming out of nowhere straight from the dark. I'm John Stevens.
Hi, I wanted to borrow a blaster. لا أقول له
I
أيام
was just
هاي.
taking a night stroll in the wilderness when I spotted some bright lights ahead. I couldn't help checking them out. I wasn't aware anyone lived here.
Ah, well, this is our country house, so to speak. We live in the city, but often come here on weekends and holidays. It's quite peaceful.
Oh, indeed.
I'm Luke, by the way.
اوه هذا هو
Williams.
اللي داخليني
Nice to meet
عشان
you.
شو اسمه نساعده.
Is that your daughter?
Yes, that's Anne. She's always up late playing with that little devil.
Little devil?
That's what we call our dog. He simply loves the woods and Anne loves playing with him out here. So we just let her play on until late.
I see. Aren't you afraid she might get injured or something?
Well, kids should be able to fall, get some bruises and have fun in the wild. And this neck of the woods is as calm and uneventful as you would like. And besides, we can't protect our kids forever. Although as parents we always try to. They're part of us, aren't they? Do you have children?
No, I don't. I guess the opportunity never arose.
It still might. Anyway, where are you staying? In a tent?
أما في خيمة.
Yes, it's about a quarter of an hour from here. I'm staying for a couple of days. I intend to just do some walking in the woods.
Right then. Well, if you need anything, food, medicine, or just company, drop in
يعني احنا
anytime.
كذبنا على
You know where we
البنت.
are.
ممكن تكتشف ان
You're so
ما
kind,
عندنا
Luke.
بيت.
I'll probably pass here to say hello a couple of times. See you later.
اوكي. نمشي في هالغابة. أتوقع يعني نبحث عن الكلب. لحظة. طيب كيف نترجع؟ اوكي. بس الأرجحة بطيئة صراحة. طيب بعد واحدة. أتوقع الحين يمدينا. خلينا ننزل شوي. ليك بحيرة. اوكي الآن توب ووترفول ليك. يمكن يمدينا اروح تحت.
My, that is a huge waterfall. It's indeed beautiful, but the noise this close is slightly unpleasant. What amazes me the most is its power. I could stay here forever watching the water flow. Well, I should get some earplugs first though. Ah, now it's getting a little excessive. Is Luke the one who paralyzed me here? Does he already know that I'm after him? And is trying to make me give up? Because if he is, kudos to him. Well, it could be worse. At least I have a magnificent view, as the internal bleeding in my ears leads me to death or insanity.
طيب ما يمدينا نتكلم. طيب اتوقع اني اطلع من ديك الجهة اللي هي الليك البحيرة. طيب لعبة رايقة صراحة. عشان كذي الصندوق هذا كان صوت بطة وزة.
Rufus, there you are.
اوكي
Oh,
هذا
you're
هو الكلب.
shaking. Come here, boy. Come here.
شكله
Oh,
واقع
you're really
فخ.
afraid of me, aren't you? Okay. How will I get you out of there?
خلنا نشوف.
Uh-oh. This rock is very unstable. If it falls, I'll crush that little devil. Careful, John. I really shouldn't leave without the dog. I need to explore this area. Think, John. Think.
طيب كيف ننقذها؟ ناخذ هالخشبة ذي. اوكي لحظة. اوكي هذه الفكرة ترميها لا. خلنا نكلمه. رجع. طيب يمدينا الحين اروح هنا.
I really shouldn't leave without the dog. I need to explore this area. Think, John. Think.
طيب
I really shouldn't leave without the dog. I need to explore this area. Think, John. Think.
اتوقع ان نرجع للبنت. طيب وين الكلب؟ اوه شكل الكلب. اوكي فهمت.
Where did the dog go? Wait a minute. I know
لازم
this place.
اكسر هذاك الشيء
How did I
عشان
get
يمشي.
here? Did the dog? Oh, I hope he did.
Oh, hello again. Look, this is Rufus. He came back. He was running so fast. He seemed scared. He almost didn't recognize me, but I yelled. He turned his head and he seemed so happy to see me. He always comes back.
Tell her you found him. Don't tell her you found him. لا خلنا اقول لها وجدته.
You know, I found your dog by the lake, close to the waterfall.
You did?
He most likely got lost, and the thundering sound of the fall must have scared him. He was below a rock of some sort, hiding from the noise.
Oh, poor Rufus.
I managed to get him out of his hiding place, but I guess I scared him too. Luckily, he found you while running away from me. I was so scared I would lose him. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You brought him back to me. You are so kind. I don't even know how to thank you.
Oh, it was nothing, really. I'm just glad you got back together. I have to get back now.
Will I see you again?
Who knows? Bye, Anne.
طيب نكلمه مرة ثانية.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, John. Great timing. I was about to call Anne back home and retreat.
You do that. I was on my way back to my tent.
Did you have a pleasant night hike?
Tell him about Rufus. Don't tell him about Rufus. خلنا أقول له.
Actually, I went looking for Rufus.
Rufus? Our dog Rufus. Why?
Please don't get mad at Anne, but the poor guy got scared by the sound of the waterfall and was just paralyzed under a rock. I tracked him down and kind of brought him back.
I didn't know that. Why hasn't she told me?
She thought you would get mad.
I don't think I would. Imagine if you weren't around. What would happen to Rufus? Because she was afraid to talk to me?
Luke, don't take it that way. It's normal for kids to hide these problems from their parents.
I know you're right, but still, it could have been a big deal.
Don't think about it.
والله شكلها خيارات نجي من العيد.
Are you thirsty?
Am I thirsty? Oh, well, a little bit, but
There's a jar of water in the table right in the hallway. Just open the door and take some. You saved Anne's dog, and you must be exhausted. Go on, I'll just stay here for a while longer.
Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks.
طيب وين الوتر؟ ما ادري والله اذا كانت خياراتي صح ولا. شكله زعل من البنت يعني.
Oh, I can't go further anymore?
طيب هو قال في الصالة ندخل البيت يعني. هذا وهالباب. هذا بيته
A glass of water would feel good right now. Oh, darn, it's empty. Well, I better get back outside. Or could I explore a little?
خلينا نفتش نشوف
A
هالصورة دي.
family portrait. The faces are somewhat hard to distinguish. But they seem like a united and happy bunch.
بس يمكن يزعل ان فتشنا بيته من غير اذنه.
I hear something. A heavy breathing. I shouldn't try to open this door.
اوكي سمع شيء heavy breathing ومن الافضل انه ما يفتح الباب.
Sorry, Luke, but I need to see if I can find something useful. I'm doing this to help you.
طيب.
There's a piece of paper in this drawer.
We are leaving now. You know where to find us. When you are. والله مو واضح. When you are. مو واضح. يعني أنا أتوقع take care. أنا أتوقع أن هذا الشخص اللي اسمه لوك يمكن من شدة اكتئابه بينتحر، وهم هذول يعني عطوا جون هالمهمة هذه إنه يساعده عشان يعني يعالجه وقفه من الانتحار.
A lot of classics out here.
Les Miserables هذه رواية البؤساء بالفرنسي. Les Miserables. ريتا ويليامز could it be لوك وايت. ذا لايت هاوس ريتا ويليام. شكلها كاتبة زوجتها. لايت هاوس المنارة. Les Miserables رواية مشهورة لواحد اسمه فيكتور هوغو، مشهورة جدا. حتى ذكر أنا صغير شفتها في حكايات عالمية. القصة كانت طويلة ما أدري كم مدتها على أجزاء. رواية روعة يعني. البؤساء يمكن يعني هذا يبين حالة البؤس اللي يعيشها.
Where are they? And the door has locked itself. What's happening here?
أنا أتوقع هذا داخل في جهاز أو في عالم افتراضي نفس اللعبة اللي لعبناها قبل كم يوم، ديث كام ترو. عالم افتراضي يعني، كان الوقت ليل طلع صار نهار والباب تقفل
What's this? I can't read it. What if it's something important?
طيب خلينا نروح هنا مدام في سهم، بس مو قادر يقرأ الكلام اللي على السهم هذا. شوف يمدينا ارجع ادخل؟ لا ما يمدينا.
The swing's broken. What happened?
الارجوحة
So many
كسرت.
mosquitoes here. This sound annoys me quite a bit. It reminds me of when you're trying to sleep at night and that buzzing sound lodges in your ear. So many nights I jumped off the bed, grabbed a slipper and had to hunt that annoying bug.
والبعوض وما ادري ايش. وش هذا؟
Rufus. Oh no. The dog died? Where?
اوه مات هذا قبر الكلب يعني.
Well,
وش مكتوب؟ روفس ليتل ديفل، الشيطان الصغير. فور فيرويل، وداعا. والله الخط ما ادري كيف. ماي فريند تلوي ميت اجين، حتى نلتقي مرة أخرى. someday، يوما ما، في مكان ما، قصدها في العالم الآخر يعني. أكيد آن اللي كاتبه هالكلام، يعني كأنك أنت تتعرف على قصتها، بس يعني حاطينها بطريقة ما أدري كيف. نفس يعني رول اوف روز، كيف انك يعني كيف الاوقات المخرج يعرض لك القصة بطريقة يخربط لك الاحداث او بطريقة مجازية اكثر شيء. احيانا يبدعوا في هذا الشيء واحيانا.
hello?
Hello there.
Need any help? You're gasping.
I'll be alright in a moment.
شكلها زوجتها
My
هذه
husband
ريتا.
and I were hiking, making our way through the
Yeah,
rocks
Rita
and
William.
brambles. We used to do it all the time a few years ago. I guess I'm too old for this now.
No, you seem in pretty good shape.
You're too kind. What about you? It's not very often I come across fellow hikers in this place.
searching for Luke also on high. خلنا نقول له searching for Luke.
I suppose you haven't seen anyone else today. I'm actually searching for a friend of mine.
Really?
Yes, he's here on holiday. Usually stays in a little hut just a couple of minutes away.
Is that the wooden one with a small porch up front, close to a well?
Yeah, that's the one. Have you been there?
Well, no one lives there anymore.
Sorry.
We built that house, my husband and I, 10 years or so ago, but we had to sell it a while back. We passed by it a while ago and peeked through the window. It looked abandoned. The new owners don't seem to come very often. My husband was quite upset about it.
Oh, somehow it didn't seem so. At least from the outside.
You know the man who bought it from us? I forget his name. Jack. Yes. Jack something?
No, I meant Luke. Luke Williams.
That's my husband. Have we met before?
I don't think we have.
I am Rita, Luke's wife. Where'd you know
هذه
her
هي
from?
اوكي. يعني هم هذا البيت باعوه من 10 سنين، كأنه يعني الزمن تقدم، يعني في وقت الليل كان يعني وقت ما كان لوك مع زوجته عايشين، وبعد يوم طلع من البيت كانها مرت 10 سنين. باعوه على واحد اسمه جاك وظل مهجور، يعني هي تقول المالك الجديد شكله مو حاب البيت وذا. دائما نشوفه يعني مهجور عشان كذي. طبعا وش اقول لها متهم دوس ووز فريندز فروم يونيفرسيتي اور ما اقول لها الحقيقة متهم، ما ادري هل الخيارات راح تأثر، او اقول له وورك كوليك زميل عمل. ما اكون صادق، متهم دوس ووز.
Oh, hi Rita. I'm John Stevens. I met Luke here some years ago, outside your house, on the porch. And I met your daughter Anne as well. How is she?
How come I have never heard of you? She's alright, thank you. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine as well, thanks. I haven't been back here for a long time, so I was passing by and I thought to check whether you were here, just on the off chance.
That's probably what they call destiny. Well, it's great to meet you. Luke has just gone off to the edge of a cliff on the other side of that bridge. I simply couldn't keep up. What a convenient bench.
Thank you. I'll go off and say hello. Everything going fine?
Yes, it is, thanks. He's waiting for an important call from work. We actually came here so that he could try to take a break from obsessing about it. It'll be nice for him to talk to you.
Well, thanks Rita. I'll be right back.
Take your time and enjoy the view.
Will do. Bye.
فعلا غريب ان احنا ما شفناها قبل يعني لا ينتقلوا من البيت، حتى هي مستغربة قالت كيف ما شفتك. اكيد هذه لها سبب يعني، بس نشوف نتعرف عليه بعدين. طبعا زوجها تقول على الحافة ما يطلع الطبيعة الظاهر. وش هذا؟ اقدر اسحبه؟ اوكي. يعني اللعبة قصة مع الغاز بلاتفورم، هذا يعني باختصار. وش مكتوب هنا؟ don't use، لا تستخدم. بس انا استخدمته صراحة، مع انه يقولك لا تستخدم. طيب يا ارمي نفسي اموت. طيب don't use، وش اسوي يعني؟ ما لي الا ان يعني اضغط واركض. طيب ليش ما مسك؟ اوكي طيب ليش يقول لي don't use؟ استخدمته ومشت اموري. هذا هو على الإيد.
Luke, hi.
Hello. Do I know you?
والله نساه.
Yes, we met a couple of years ago, right here in these woods. I'm John.
Oh, yes, of course.
I ran into your wife back there, catching her breath on the little bench. Lovely lady, if you don't mind me saying so.
I couldn't agree more. I sometimes think it's a miracle she still puts up with me. Is she alright?
Yes, she seemed fine. What about you?
مسكين مكتئب لحد يقول معجزة. طبعا نقول له زوجتك لافلي يعني حلوة جميلة، هو يقول يعني معجزة انها متحملتني. شوفوا لأي درجة واصلة. ask about the call. وش the call؟ الاتصال. خلنا ask about، أنا مو
She said you
فاهمها.
were very nervous, waiting for an important call.
اوكي ننتظر اتصال
Standing
مهم.
in one of the most beautiful spots in the country, taking in the view, clutching my phone in a sweaty palm, and I can't help peeking at it every 5 minutes, although it's set to ring at maximum volume.
Well, that's quite the call. Is it personal?
Yes and no. You see, our company is currently conducting a critical test of our prototype. If it pans out, we may have a real shot at changing the world. If not, well, the shutter's come down.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. One doesn't get to hear about stakes like that every day. Mind telling me what it's all about?
Energy. Well, a new form of it. You know, we have been hearing all this talk about climate change since we were kids. You wonder about how life would be if energy was clean and free. How it would benefit us, our future generations, the developing countries. It seems utopian, doesn't it?
Well, it sounds like it... Oh, but many things sound too good to be true, until someone makes them real.
Well, I have had this childhood dream and now a lifelong goal to make the world a better place. A place where my daughter could live and thrive in. There is a lot of political noise and storms and furies, but still, I was young enough and naive enough to think I could cut through it. And I persisted. And one day an idea was born, and from that sprang a company, and then finally to the prototype, cut to the present. Day of reckoning. And I can hear my heart howling through my ribcage. Jesus. This is it.
جاء الاتصال.
I have to
يعني هم يشتغلوا على مشروع
Sure.
انه يخلي الظاهر الطاقة
Hey,
ما تلوث الجو.
Luke? Bloody hell. Wait! What's going on?
ويقول انا كنت يعني صغير ساذج افكر ببساطة اني اغير العالم واخلي الحياة ابسط، يعني حياة افضل. يعني اللي فهمته منه يقول المناخ دائما متغير بسبب الطاقة، يقصد يمكن لا التلوث اللي تسبب الطاقة في
Who might
الجو.
that be?
يمكن يعني مو
Seems
متأكد.
melancholic.
تمشي معاه يعني. خلينا نشوف اذا ما رضى يروح من هالجهة يعني هناك. طيب لا بس ما يمدي صراحة. اوه لازم اكون سريع. طيب
What the... A beach party? This is all over the place.
حفلة على البيتش.
Hey!
Hi!
Great party, isn't it?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I can't hear you.
I was saying, great party!
I'm James, nice to meet you.
هذا
Woohoo!
جيمس.
Okay!
هو نفسه اسمه جيمس، لا يكون هو ده نفسه، يعني لا يكون هو هذا صديق لوك.
Hi there! Hello? Well, that's rude.
يقول لك وقاحة انها ما تريد يعني.
Excuse me for interrupting. May I have a word with you?
Sure. I'm Maria, and this is Michael.
Nice to meet you. I'm John.
Hello, John. I've never seen you before. It's this lunatic hiring spree we are on, now that we are rolling in it. So, which department do you work for?
Management. والله ما أدري وش هو. Accountant.
I am, will be in accounting. I'm starting next week.
Hallelujah!
Sorry?
I have been asking for another accountant for months now. We have been swamped and steadily sinking under the workload for quite some time, but research swallows up most of our funding. Right, Michael?
Don't point the finger at me. I'm only the humble head of R&D. I don't decide on budgetary allocations, thank God.
But you know the boss quite well, don't you?
I do, and I approve of his decisions.
I hate you intensely right now.
So, you're an accountant too?
Yes, welcome to our team.
And I'm Michael, the head of the research department.
And second in command, although Luke seldom takes a day off.
Really?
Yeah, I forced him to take one a couple of weeks ago.
Where is he?
I saw him leave a couple of minutes ago in that direction, close to the lighthouse. I think he's still getting used to it all, creating a technology that can change the world for the better, investors ripping each other's throats to get shares in our company.
I imagine. It must be so overwhelming for him.
You couldn't have picked a better moment to board the ship. We are about to haul anchor.
Oh, I'm very excited to be working with you in such a groundbreaking project.
And we with you. I hope to see you around.
Sure thing. See you later.
اوكي. لوك طلع في هاوس لايت.
It's a gas bottle. Propane. Wasn't the company supposed to be a clean energy one?
These damn portable little cabins don't have any electricity, so we had no other option. But I assure you, in 2 years, with our technology, that will all go away.
Oh, yes, of course. I understand.
See you around.
See you.
طبعا هو استغرب شاف اسطوانة الغاز قال مو المفروض هذول مهتمين يعني بالطاقة النظيفة اللي ما تلوث الجو. هي قالت له يعني ما كان عندنا خيار ان يعني الشيء اللي بشغلوه ما يشتغل على الكهرباء مضطرين يعني، بس قالت كلها كم سنة يعني وراح نخترع شيء نفس مشروع اتوقع لوك يعني هذا اللي حامل همه انه يخترع شيء ينتج طاقة من غير ما يلوث الجو.
Rita, is that you?
Hello. Sorry, have we met before?
Hi, yes, I'm John. John Stevens. We met in the woods not that long ago.
Oh, yes, I remember, of course. How are you, John?
I'm alright. How are you?
Same, thanks. Are you here for the party?
Yes, I am. I talked to Luke on that cliff you told me about, remember? He was waiting for that important call from work and, well, he told me all about the project and, well, he invited me to come along. Do you know where he might be?
No, sorry. Isn't he at the party with everyone else?
No, I thought you might know where he is.
Sorry.
Oh, it's alright, thank you. How about you? Why aren't you at the party?
I'm not much of a party person, to be honest. And I've come here to look for inspiration, I guess.
Really? What for?
Oh, I started writing a novel a few years back, but it's not any good.
A novel? Oh, how exciting. What's it about?
Oh, nonsense.
Just try me.
Right. One night I was walking right here and the lighthouse, the one over there, the light was on. I had never seen one so close, so I was mesmerized. After a while my eyes drifted a tiny bit and I saw another light, a very faint one, on the horizon. It seemed to be from another lighthouse. So I started to imagine a relationship being built between these two lighthouse keepers who communicated with one another using light signs.
That sounds really interesting, Rita.
You don't need to say that just to make me feel better. But thanks.
No, it's true. And what happens to them?
Oh, one day I came back for some inspiration and I found that the lights were off. It made me feel uneasy, and I couldn't stop thinking what it'd be like if all of a sudden one lighthouse keeper turned his light on and had no response. Nothing, just darkness. How would that feel? And as I came back, day after day, I realized that the lighthouses were not functioning most days. Anyway, who needs lighthouses nowadays, right? So I imagined the communication fading away through time, despair of the one who was trying to communicate, and the pain of the other who just couldn't do it. And I got stuck. I just don't know how to move forward.
Rita, I love it. It's fascinating, the lighthouses. It's fantastic.
Thank you, John. I think I was needing to hear that. Anyway, that reminds me. Do you want to see the lighthouse?
Of course, I'd love to. Is it open?
It's probably locked, but they always leave a spare key close by. The family in charge used to let me go in whenever I wanted to help me with the book. But I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know where they keep the key nowadays.
Oh, thank you, Rita. I'll take a look around and see if I can spot it. Now I'm curious. And I'll leave you to your inspiration.
You're always a pleasure to talk to, John, and thank you. Bye.
Bye.
طبعا الحديث اللي صار بينهم، هي كاتبة قال لها ليش ما متين جالسة في البارتي؟ قالت أنا مو من الناس اللي تحب البارتي، جالسة هنا لأني قاعدة أكتب رواية اسمها لايت هاوس، المنارة، وهنا جالسة عشان يعطيني انسبايريشن. الكتاب أوقات يعني يقعدوا في مكان أقول يعطيه إلهام أو يعطيه أفكار، فهذه هي الفكرة. فالفكرة تقول أنا مرة مريت وشفت منارة ضوءها لفت انتباهي، وشفت ضوء ثاني خافت من منارة ثانية. ففكرة القصة تقول يعني عن ليش ما أكتب قصة عن اثنين هاوس كيبر، اثنين قاعدين في المنارة ويتواصلوا communicate with each other باللايت. فهذه يعني فكرتها. بعدين قامت تقول مثلا يوم من الأيام اختفى الضوء من أحد المنارتين، كيف بكون وضع هذاك الثاني؟ بعدين قالت بس هذا اللي صاير هالأيام، إن التكنولوجيا أو ذا تلغي بعض الأشياء. يقول من هو الحين اللي يستخدم منارات يعني. فهذه فكرة يعني ملخصة خلاصة الكلام اللي قاله.
How will I find Luke if I've no idea where to go?
طيب وش فائدة الأضواء هذه؟
How will I find Luke if I've no idea where to go?
اوكي صحيح كلامه. لا خلنا نولعهم، ما يقول شيء هنا. كلمها مرة ثانية.
How's the inspiration coming along?
Hard to get. As always, I haven't figured out exactly why the other lighthouse keeper stopped communicating. Anyway, it will come to me eventually, I guess.
Of course it will. I'll leave you alone then. See you.
خلني أطفيهم وأكلمها.
Bye.
يمكن إذا طفيتهم يعطيها inspiration.
So, how's the inspiration coming along?
Hard to get. As always, I haven't figured out exactly why the other lighthouse keeper stopped
نفس الكلام.
communicating. Anyway, it will come to me eventually, I guess.
Of course it will. I'll leave you alone then. See you.
Thanks, John. Bye.
أتوقع أن نسوي حركة يمكن أن يعني نقوي عندها الانسبايريشن. لحظة، أتوقع أنا ما حطوها الصخرة عبث. خلنا نحطها محل العالم. شوف يمدي يركبها. والله ما ادري. والله مشى. طيب.
Oh, here you are.
Hello? Do I know you? Hold on. John, isn't it?
Right. You remembered me.
John Stevens?
That's right.
What are you doing here? It's been a while.
I heard the good news. You are the man of the moment. I thought I would stop by and shake hands.
Oh, thanks a lot. Then that's very nice of you.
Well, I know this has nothing to do with me, but I just wanted to congratulate you myself. And who knows? Have a couple of beers, meet some people, maybe even dance a little. Great party.
Thank you. And yeah, it is.
Keep talking about the party. Ask why he is not at the party. خلنا أقول له ليش
Why aren't
ما
you at your own party? If
حاضر
you don't mind
البارتي.
I needed to get away for a while, you know? Life has been chaotic for so long. The waiting and the not knowing, and now suddenly things kind of worked out. It's strange and overwhelming.
I can only imagine. What you did is unbelievable.
It feels like a dream, to be honest. It feels like I'm waiting to wake up to find out reality is a nightmare where my family has left me. My project failed and I have nowhere to go and no one to turn to.
Come on, Luke. You know that's not true.
I know. It seems like a long time ago. I decided I would commit to this. I don't think anyone understood why I had to do it, but I just couldn't not. And it seems that everything is on the edge, that all I conquered is so fragile and about to crumble. Here I am, with a party thrown due to the company I set up, the best of possible worlds. A supporting family, rooting and happy for me. It really is overwhelming. Too good to be true. So I needed a moment to catch my breath.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
One can't quit, right?
No, one cannot. I think I'd better leave you in peace for a minute.
No. Please stay. I sometimes get away from people to be able to breathe, but it's not that I like being alone.
I understand. How are Rita and Anne doing?
They're fine. Thanks for asking. Rita is always cheerful. God, how I envy her. As for Anne, she's been growing, you know, so quickly. Very soon she won't be my little Anne anymore. It's so strange, satisfyingly surreal, and there is a kind of sadness seeing my little girl bloom into a woman. An egotistical kind of sad, I have to confess.
They grow up, but they never stop feeling like our little baby, right?
I try not to say it to her that often now, but yes, that's exactly how it feels.
Luke?
اوكي يا شباب، راح اوقف هنا واكمل ان شاء الله المرة الجاية. اتمنى هذا الفيديو عجبكم، نشوفكم على خير وفي امان الله.